So, Soviet-US mid-range. This is an archetype I think has been relevant for a little while, and if you had to ask me, I'd say this is probably the strongest of the Soviet mid-range decks, at least historically. I think just like the combination of the high value Soviet cards and their like solid early game mixed with the US high power level cards, and especially things like Mobilize to give the Soviets draw, which they're kind of otherwise lacking. It's a very powerful combination. In particular, I really like Parade with the American units because like duplicating an Avenger B-17 just feels super awesome against other mid-range or control decks. Something I've seen other lists run, and I'm not sure the exact composition of those decks, but I've seen people running the Alliance. Oops, the Alliance in their lists, and I'm not sure we'd have to change much to do the same. Like it could be as simple as swapping out these tanks for the two. I'm not sure if those lists, I think they tend to be a little bit lower to the ground just to get some more value off the Alliance. You know, hitting more units. Things like the 3-4 ambush infantry and is a very good target for that. But I mean, even things like the CHAIKAs and the KATYUSHAs getting buffed by this is really good. I think for now, we're going to leave this list as is. This is something I'm definitely interested in trying in the future, however. But I think for now, like I said, we're just going to keep things as is. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump into some games and see how we do. We played this deck on stream not too long ago, but it has been a little while, and it just kind of felt like playing it again. Okay, so Britain player. Tough to say what we should be keeping here. I kind of want a solid... Fearing air decks, I want to make sure we have some ways of dealing with those units, and nothing in this hand can do that. This still might be good to like tag a nasty guard unit he might drop. This doesn't do much, but it does keep our life total safe for a little while. I honestly think we should probably just throw back this whole hand, though. I just kind of want, like even this is a little bit better, because at least we can kind of take the front line and pressure their bombers, pressure their HQ. That could be nice for taking out a bomber unit at some point. Yeah, there we go. CHAIKA is probably one of our best cards for this matchup. I think we haven't seen anything from our opponent yet, though. If I throw this out, it's just gonna get pinned by Albacore. I think we just get this down. Could have drawn to. I think what I might do next turn is play this. Oh, now that's tempting now. I think we'll do this, because then if he wants to throw down an Albacore to pin my ground unit, this can eat the bomber. He could also play the Skewa to pin something. Nothing. I think we just pass here. I don't want to play this into an Ultra. Like, it's not resource efficient, but I don't want to play this into an Ultra and then give him a chance. But then again, I guess if I play it into an Ultra, he draws a card and then he still overdraws. I lose the parade though, and I don't want to lose a parade. I think I don't care as much about this. Yeah. Like, I actually like that getting ultra'd there, if we had to pick something. That's probably the worst hit in the deck. Unless he's playing Commonwealth, that's not going to be useful. But ultimately, I'm pretty happy we were able to bait out the Ultra there. Alright, let's just eat that with this and gain 2 life. Question is, do we play both of these out? Maybe. Well, now we're just gonna blow that up. Wouldn't be surprised to see him carpet bomb here, especially if he has a second. Okay, that to me suggests he's setting up for carpet bombing next turn. And he could carpet bomb, and then post carpet bomb he could bomb with this, which doesn't do anything. Because I'll have a 3-2, and this is a 4-3, and the 3-2 is a fighter which will block this, so that's okay. I think we play the Yak 9 out and just pass. And if he doesn't carpet bomb, if he's just getting this in range for this bomber, then I'm fine with that. Now the question is, should I be moving this? Okay, never mind. I do think we were pretty far ahead at that point. Like, him not having a big carpet bombing on that turn kind of meant that we were going to start running away with things. But I don't know. He definitely wasn't just out of it, but, you know. That's up to him. I don't know what's in his deck. Definitely want these two. Probably that as well. If we're playing against a more aggressive player. Maybe this is a bad keep because it just gets killed by Flampanzer. I don't know. I'm hoping we get some value off of it in the meantime. Okay, so if he Flampanzer's next turn, at least it means that we're going to get to eat one of his things with this. And then this can kill the Flampanzer the following turn after he moves it up and attacks with it. Okay, oh no, does he have I mean, I'm fine with that. Bloody sickle, perfect. Let's start with this. And let's go with this one next. I could red banner this. I don't think it's worth it quite yet because this is going to trade into this, gaining us 2, and I could red banner this on another turn to gain another 2. Wow, it's a lot of damage. So how are my turns going to play out now? I have 3 this turn. No, I think I just do this. Next turn we probably hammering this, playing this out. It's a lot of damage. We might actually be dead next turn, depending on what he draws. Well, we gotta hope for no blitz unit or burn. Good chance we're just dead. Our opponent had a really good start. I haven't seen combined arms like this in a little while. That was a shame. I think we were pretty well set up to beat a hand like that, but that turn 2 combined arms on the, or was it turn 3, I guess, on the cheap tank was really brutal. Yeah, it's just that's just, if we were on the play, that game would have been vastly different outcome. Just how it goes sometimes. I think I'll take that. This is tempting. It's one of our few... We don't have, like, great ways to take out air units in this deck. This is one of the few. Other than, like, when we get into the late game and we're dropping big bombers and things, like, and using things like Death from Above. I don't think I can keep that in an opening hand, though. This is an okay hand. Yep, he's playing air. So hopefully we can, like, we were probably gonna Death from Above on 4 and then use this to destroy another bomber on 5. Just gotta hope that this hits something relevant. No plane on 2 is nice, though. Yep, move that up, pass. Let's see what he does to answer this. I mean, it's not threatening him that much, right? I can't kill this bomber. It's just, it's nice to get damage on it, though, if we can. I actually kind of want him to buff this and kill this, just so we gain a bunch of life, and then we know that we have like a nice juicy Death from Above target on our turn 4. Sure. That's effectively the same thing. Could also play this. No, it just gets pinned by his, just gets pinned by so many of his bombers. I think we can wait on that. Chances are this is just dying to like this plus whatever else he has, like a pin effect or whatever, but I think it's important to keep the board as clear as possible so we just can't get like the biggest. Yeah, they just have tons of bombers, so we just gotta kind of run them out of threats, I find, a lot of the time. We're only 2 turns off from this. Chances are it's gonna get to hit a nice target. We might throw this out or play mobilization next turn. Depends on what he does. Okay, so that's dead to Avenger now, which is nice. That doesn't do much. I think we just draw 3 here and pass. That combined with that is very nice. If he throws out like another 5 defense threat that we're we don't think we can target, that's perfect for that. Yeah, I think we just go with the Avenger then. Because he still has 1 K up, so he could intercept the Bloody Sickle, which would ruin our day. Okay, that doesn't hit our bomber, which is what I care a little bit more about right now. Feels kind of bad using this on something that's not big, but I don't want that to live. And I don't want to, well, I guess I could just KATYUSHA. But I kind of want to protect the bomber from his attacks. But then again, it's within carpet bombing range anyway, so maybe that's, I'm being overly protective. He still needs a second card to kill it anyway. And then we'll play this. Because if he does carpet bomb, this will live. Yeah, I think we just played the Yak 9 and pass. It's too bad these are likely dead cards in this matchup. He could be running some guard units that these might hit, but yeah. Nothing to be done about it. Like, I mean, I think it's correct to run at least 2 hammers in all of your Soviet decks. It's just such a good removal order. That's interesting. Oh, okay, well, here's the guard unit we were talking about. We want to be resource efficient. Let's definitely hit this before he buffs it again, like gets it out of hammer range. Might be right to do the same for that. I could also see doing this. And a neat little thing you can do when your hammers are dead, otherwise dead or not useful, is you can hammer your own 845th rifles to gain 6 life. It's like a really expensive fortification, which Might be something we are interested in doing this game. I'm not 100% certain though. I think we can just play this out though. Even if he carpet bombs us here, it'll gain us 3. But actually, now that I think about it, I'm probably supposed to hammer this so that post-carpet bombing... He didn't move that up, strangely. I'm not sure why that is. I was gonna say, anyway, because post-carpet bombing, I could have then played this to kill this. But now it's a 50-50. So I think it was right to hammer there instead of throwing away my 2-3. Even if it did gain us 2 life. We have, you know, our hand is still pretty good though. Like mobilization, draw 3 is gonna let us like pull ahead and card advantage a little bit here. So I think we're still in a good position. But now that I think about it, that other turn for sure should have just hammered this. Since the US has a lot of these kind of destroy random enemy unit things, you want to usually keep the board clear and set up to make sure that these hit like really relevant targets as best you can. Okay, so I'm assuming we're losing our 3-3. This is all pretty nice stuff. I think I'm gonna do the thing I said I should have done before. Morning, Wirtz. How you doing? Yep, I mean, this thing was gonna die anyway, so the fact that it's a 7-7 doesn't really matter to us. I guess it's now kind of, it's a little out of range of us being able to finish it off with these things, and it's not quite strong enough for this Avenger to care about it, so that's potentially problematic. Red banner, huh? I think we just throw out a B-17 anyway. This fighter protects it, and the thing that destroys it protects it. Yeah, I know that feeling. Oh man, I'm so happy it's Friday. It was a kind of a long week. I mean, the week went by fast. It's just tiring. I'm definitely looking to just relax this weekend. And really excited for KARDS campaign release next week. Yeah, if you guys didn't notice in the stream title, check out use hashtag schedule to take a look at what I'm planning for next week. So that was like a really good turn for him, and yet we're like still in a pretty good spot, right? I think we'd be in a much better spot if we'd taken that line that I had mentioned before. Please hit something nice. That's pretty nice. I don't think I want to play it now before I can get the maximum value out of it, though. Let's just throw this out just so we have something pressuring him. What new elite am I trying first? Well, I I think I'm probably gonna do some exploit the gap shenanigans to start off with. I don't think I'm alone in that. So he just showed us American cards, so I guess we're gonna see some B-17s and whatnot soon from him. Perhaps not. Really? He's hitting that as opposed to... Maybe because he does now have a B-17. So we should move this up. Let's see if this resolves. Ah, that's why he did that. He has double Awoken Giant. Yikes. Oh yeah, Blitz Leo is gonna be very fun. Blitz Leo, Blitz B-17s, Blitz Tigers. Okay, based on the decoration over here, we're playing a German player, yep. Cut that. Do I want 2 bloody sickles or is that a bit much? Also not 100% certain I want the death from above, but I think I might keep it. Let's go with this. So we're on the draw again against a German aggressive list, looks like, but we'll see. We'll see how we can do this time. We're definitely gonna just like run out multiple 845s back to back, and we'll see if we can't okay, he's not moving that up. That's fine by me. Maybe he has an Adler command vehicle, so he didn't lose that resource. No. The general rule in this game is that cards that get bounced back to your hand, cards that gets bounced back to your hand reset no matter what. So set cost to 0 is pretty much them just saying give it cost 0. I'm gonna run this out and pass. There's no need for us to hammer this yet. So if he wants to move that up and do a bunch of things. Yeah, this is perfect. Yeah, I mean, it could be more perfect. Actually, what's better? Nah, we should just hammer this, I think. Does he have fast hinds? That would be really nasty. No fast hinds. I think I'm okay bloody sickling this and then clogging up the front line with this. This might have been bad if he... Nah, even if he top decks a blitzkrieg here. Yeah, I think we just... Well... Do we get value off of this? We can go 1, 2, 3, and then like 4, 5. Alternatively, maybe now's the time to death from above because it's kind of a expensive, clunky card otherwise, and we're ahead on board, so we should just like keep it that way. Play the CHAIKA. We can clog up the front line further with this. I'm not sure if there's anything that gets him back in this game. He's pretty far behind at this point. Yeah, I figured with the new feature that the devs gave us with the import codes, it would be a nice nice way to just quickly get people to see what we're playing until we get like a stream overlay. That would be really cool. All right, let's keep that. This might be good. I don't think I want anything else quite yet. Depending on what he's playing. This might be a little too slow. No, I probably want the KATYUSHA. Let's toss these back. Yeah, so I've been saying for a little while that I'd be streaming on Friday, but I forgot that I have... Well, something's come up, so I'm taking Friday off, and then and so instead we're gonna be playing... But I actually have Wednesday off from work, so we're gonna be playing when the new expansion drops on Tuesday. We're gonna stream, and we're streaming on Wednesday as well. In fact, I might stream. It might be an extra long stream on Wednesday. I might go longer than 3 p.m. There's a good chance I go longer than 3 p.m. So he'd get to draw cards with these anyway. So there's no reason to rush these things out or to hammer super aggressively. I can hammer after. I'm wondering if I want to do that now or if I want to like shoot this redraw. He could use what is that one? What's that new card? Or the recently changed card? Anyway, he could buff these all and then shoot or move this up, and then we'll just hammer the big one. Yeah, I'm really excited to dive into the campaigns myself. So this would have been a 3-4 anyway, because all we could have done last turn otherwise was hammer. Oh, alright. That's unfortunate. I think our opponent was gonna like start burying us there. Let's see if he can reconnect. He or she. Let's see if they can reconnect. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was connection problems. Who knows, real life might have come up as well. It's like as soon as he plays that 3rd Alpini Regiment, someone knocks on the door. Or his cat walked on his keyboard, who knows. I mean, we'll take it. We'll take it for sure. I mean, we don't really need the win, so I would have definitely preferred to have played that game out. We probably lost that game if I had to guess. The second deck we're going to play today would have been better suited against something like that, but this will buy us some time if it's an aggressive German list. If not, then it can, if it's like one of those mid-range lists that's running the big burn at the top end, like this could like hose that, so that's kind of nice. Okay, can we get a 2-drop? I guess that's technically what I asked for. Do I just run that out? No, right? That'd be silly. I might hit this and then shoot it with Katyusha though. Okay, well now I'm not playing the Katyusha. Yeah, let's play this and be resource efficient. I might be wrong. It might be better to just throw out the 845th. Caddy's in an interesting spot. I think Katyusha is... how to put it? I think Katyusha is a fine card. I'll just always find its secondary text tilting. That's just me personally. Let's go ahead and kill both of those. At least he didn't get the ping. Do we see if we can get lucky? If we fail and then he subsequently doesn't fail, it feels really bad. Actually, let's just do this. Hello there. I'm afraid of Blitzkrieg though, so if I want to do, if this is a double Katyusha turn, it's going to these infantry. That actually might be what I do. Alternatively, I hammer this and just play out the 1 to eat one of his 2 things. But I think I want to keep my life total as high as possible. So let's do that. I don't care if one of these gets eaten by a combination of like if by one of these or this plus this, who cares? Yeah, I mean that's the big thing, right? It's like this kind of RNG on a unit this that comes out this early, which is why I do think that the nerf giving it an operation cost was necessary. But I also think the card would have just been fine if they had just removed the random damage effect. I think it could have still been a 2K011. That's just, you know, it's a powerful but not necessarily overly oppressive thing. So now do we go for good luck or do we go for guarantee? I think we just go for the guarantee. This is what I mean, like this random like thing. It's like I have to assume it's gonna miss, but our opponent's probably gonna play like his is gonna hit because he's gonna try to get ahead. Okay, so we'll eat that, shoot that, gain 6 here. Remember what we were talking about a few matches ago, how relevant that life gain can be? It might still not be enough, but this is like a 3-turn clock, like, we'll see. We need some action, so I'm gonna do this. Perfect. Hopefully we can find a guard unit. It might be too late, though. Well, he needs Comet plus something else to beat us. I mean, he could have Bismarck too. Close game. Comet plus Air Blitz kills us. Comet plus another Katyusha kills us. Comet plus Burn kills us. Or sorry, I already said that. Just a big old Bismarck kills us. Huh. Really? Okay. So our opponent top decked one of those two things. Or he top decked the Air Blitz then. Because if he already had the Air Blitz, he could have killed us last turn. Or I guess he could have found it with he could have found it with the other thing. With the Panzer III. Oh well. Kinda want to keep the Avenger in hand against an American opponent. Hammer's fine if he's one of the more aggressive, if he's an aggressive deck. Might play that just as a redraw. Nah, not yet. It's a bit premature. Okay. I think I'm actually gonna take that out, shoot this. It depends. I think it'll be a good, yeah, I think for the most part it might replace it, but it'll depend on the list sometimes. Like if your deck has better things to be doing on turn 3, but you also kind of want protection on turn 2, then this card will be run in as... I don't think they'll be run much together, but that maybe I'm wrong about that as well. It's kind of a wait and see. It's definitely not because it's not an archetype I'm like super familiar or that I play a ton. Man, I don't want to use a bloody sickle on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. I mean, it's probably not necessary. Actually, that was a mistake, right? Because now he can finish this off with this and play a strategic bombing. I still am left with a 2-3, but... Oh, that's pretty rough. Okay, so here comes the strap bombing then. Or carpet bombing, right. He did show us British cards. Since that's damage, I guess we'll just do this. He might be 17, and then we'll just Avenger. Or he'll just ramp some more, sure. I think I like actually just getting rid of that. Maybe this is bad because it gets Avengered. And I don't have a clean answer to an Avenger right now. Like this... This winning a coin flip and these two does it. I could find me a Hellcat though. Well, now I guess I do that. Kind of want to play the fighter though. But if he plays another Avenger, I'm kind of screwed. Because he'll just bomb everything. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we're not in a great spot here. Do we just hope he doesn't have another Avenger? And if he does, I guess we hope it hits this. It missed. Alright, so we're probably dead then. Found both Avengers in the top half of his deck. It's too bad. Don't really have clean answers to a lot of these things. Okay, that's a thing. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Do I red banner something here? Or do I just KATYUSHA and make bodies? Actually, I probably push this up. Pass. Obviously would have rather the Pershing died in that last, from that death from above. We can't risk the KATYUSHA missing, otherwise I'd go for that. So we're just gonna go hammer this one, B-17 the other. At least he's out of Avengers. Figured I'd see if we could make something really nice off of that, plus get those 2 units back in our deck because they're not awful, and then also see if do I just play the KATYUSHA out, just like flood the board, because we know he has just B-17s left, right? He's already used Seaborne Invasion. He's already used 2 Avengers. He could have more carpet bombing though, and strategic bombing. Really? That concession is kind of surprising to me. Because, like, I feel like, surely we weren't in that bad of a... Like, we were in a decent position for sure. I don't think he was completely out of it, though. But whatever. Throw these back. Maybe keep this. I don't know. Hammer. Keeping a hammer is kind of iffy against what might be an air deck. Well, immediately punished. Nah, we drew one anyway. Do I just play out that Katyusha as like a distraction? Probably just want to keep our life total as high as possible, you know? That kind of sucks because now he gets to retreat that and redeploy it. What does this do? Give any target +1 defense. It's fine. Puts him behind. Yeah, this is definitely looking like a game where we're just gonna die because we didn't have an early play. Since we just drew a second one of those, I'm fine throwing out this one. Hopefully his leftovers are just like Spirit of Rome plus infantry, because then that gives us a chance to just draw into like big bombers to end it. Definitely got to be worried about like him playing a big blitzy bomber from Britain. A big blitzy Britain bomber later to finish us off, because we're definitely getting in range. I've played similar lists, but usually you see like the Spirit of Rome and like the bigger Italian plane. Interesting. Respect, respect. Okay, that's a nice draw. Definitely needed that. I think we just do nothing else. Actually, we might need to be resource efficient with this. Actually, we also might need this to hit one of our infantry dudes. It's probably about the Spirit of Rome that, huh? We might need to be resource efficient then. No, doing that doesn't matter if he has Spirit of Rome. It's so far out of range. Okay, well that means he can't Spirit of Rome, because I'm pretty sure that costs 4 or 5. Okay, that's actually a really good draw, because it means even if this misses, we can still get this. Okay, there's that for when we need the bomber. I'm just gonna get rid of this now while we can. Sweet. A replacement Yak 9 is good. I don't want to accidentally die to a bomber, so we're going to play this out. Okay, that's pretty good. We can go like this, this, this. Since we can't kill the fighter, I think we just do this. That's kind of scary. Unfortunately, I think we got to go for the 50-50 here. And again, I'll play this just in case he's running blitzy bombers. Oop. The animation was weird there. I obviously did not... I wanted this to be protecting my HQ. Oh, I guess that was pointless because we knew we couldn't play it, but it doesn't matter. And it might, because this is expensive. We'd like to play this and do stuff next turn. I guess we'll have to see. Alright, now I'm feeling pretty safe. We have a healthy life total again. They're out of cards. We have a bunch of removal in hand. I think we're okay. Let's see if they have a thing. No, they don't. Oh, he's not even gonna... You know what? I think we have to save these for a Spirit of Rome, just in case. Like, this game's basically over, so I'm fine just, like... While these things are in range, we'll kill them. Actually, we gotta be worried about, Commonwealth, I guess, huh? Good chance we just die to that, because we don't have a way to buff our life total anymore. Unless he wants to give us more units for us to run into. Oh, now we have 15th motor rifle, so we don't care. I'm not really interested in playing either of those cards, so that's fine. Would like to get more value off of that. guess we could red banner something. But now I've... Maybe I should have red bannered this, because it would have put more stuff in my deck. That's probably what I should have done. Yeah, that was a long one. Alright, we got there. And I definitely probably didn't play as optimally as I should have, considering like our cards were running out, but whatever. We got there in the end. Yeah, so Soviet-US mid-range. What to say about it? Just like if you're looking for like a high value, high power level deck, this might be the mid-range deck for you. It's got a good amount of draw, decently powerful units, good removal in the form of like these bombers and things like Death from Above and Hammer. Just deck just like hits really hard, and as you can see, it has a good ability to grind with cards like First Rifles and all the card draw it has. Yeah, solid fun list.